Good morning, afternoon, and evening, and thank you for taking the time to watch the No House Advantage Player Props video for Game 2 of the NBA Finals between the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets on this Sports for America channel. So there's a couple of announcements I want to make. So the first one is that the USFL Player Props is now available on the No House Advantage website and on the mobile app. You can download the app on Google Play or on the Apple App Store. Search before you make those player props bets on the USFL or any other sport. So there will be two games for Sunday today. That's 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. So the first game is the New Jersey Generals and the Memphis Showboats at 1. And then 4 o'clock is the Michigan Panthers versus the New Orleans Breakers. So those are the two USFL football games for Sunday, as the other two was yesterday as well. And number two, if you're interested in doing a podcast on the Sports for America platform, make sure you head on over to sportsforamerica.com, fill out that form as you see on the homepage, and a member of our team will be able to be in touch with you shortly. So any information collected will only be used contacting you directly, and there will be no shared with any third party. Don't forget to use my promo code S4A to get an instant match deposit up to $100 before creating a new account. Please make sure that the state that you check in to see that you are eligible to play No House Advantage. So those links will be in the description box below, whether you are on YouTube or on Rumble. All right. So now we got out that way. So we're going to do 4 NBA player props for tonight's game 2 of the NBA Finals. So the first one we have is Jimmy Butler with 6 assists. As you can see, as a matter of fact, it's a solid 6. And also the lines do change. So the numbers do change. So just want to let you know about that. So on game 1, Jimmy Butler scored 13 points, which was his playoff low as he attempted 14 shots, as shy of his 20.2 average, and he wasn't aggressive searching for scoring opportunities as been in the past, by the way. So not only he didn't have a good one, Max Strus didn't have a good one, Duncan Robinson like 1 for 5, by the way. However, Butler was good for 6.1 dimes on average in the Celtics series, and he never had fewer than 5 across the 7 games. So with that prop I just said you with the 6, he has gone over his assist prop 6 times in his last 10 outings. That's just once in 4 tries and games where the over-under was set at 6.5. So we're going to take that as a more on that. I like to see that one. There we go. Now the second one we have is Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with 1.5 threes. As you can see, now with KCP, by the way, there were some positives. So in the series openers, because he did play 36 minutes on Thursday night, which was his third straight game, seeing at least 34 minutes. So right now, he has played at least 34 minutes in 5 of Denver past 6 games. So he jacked up at least 7 3-pointers in 3 of the previous 4 games, and the Heat have permitted gobs of 3-pointer tries all season long. They have surrendered the second highest 3-point average rate in the regular season with 43%, and the third highest in the postseason with 44%. So Pope is 42.3 from 3 in the regular season. So that should be seeing big time minutes against a defense that's allowed a bunch of 3-point attempts. So there's a great likelihood that his chance of making at least 2 threes points on Sunday. So I could see him going this total as well. So we're going to go with the more on the 1.5. The next one we have is Bam Adebayo with 18.5 points. That's one I go with there, 18.5 points. Now with Bam, by the way, he actually finished the game with 29.2 usage rate because he did had 26 points with 13 rebounds and 5 assists, as he was the Heat's best player. And Bam is averaging like a 23.2 usage rate in the playoffs prior to game 1. So those 25 shots he took on Thursday were the most he has taken in a game in the postseason. He was averaging 10.6 shots per night over those past 5 games and hasn't attempted more than 20 shots in a game since January 24th, which is a span of 49 games. and Butler didn't play in that January 24th. So it's very unlikely he will get those 18 and a half because he's very likely to take more than 14 shots in game two. The under on Adebayo's points looks appealing, and it's likely that Tyler Hero could come back and some capability for game two. So we're going to take that as a under. We're going to take the under as well. And then last but not least is Jamal Murray with 26 and a half points. And he's been on fire, as a matter of fact, with the 26 and a half. And he has been very great this postseason. He actually leads the Nuggets in scoring in both the first round and the Western Conference Finals as he poured in 26 points in game one, making it look like almost effortless in the two-man game with Joker. So you can see more of that in same game two, especially if the Heat try to contain Jokic and get the ball out of his hands. And like I said, I'd like this as a more than 26 and a half. And as always, we're going to go with insurance. And by the way, I want to say this. If you don't have the insurance, you'll win 11 times the amount. And if you miss one pick, you will not win the money. But if you have insurance, it will be like 6 times the amount, and then like 5 is 12 times the amount. Now, the cool thing about this, okay, here we go. It should be, yeah, I did put, okay. Because I'm looking like I did put the 5. I'm like, what the heck happened? All right, so because I have the insurance, so if I were to win, I would get $30. And if I were to miss one pick, I still win. So I get like $8. Okay. So let's go over. So I have Jamal Murray over 26 and a half, Adebayo less than 18 and a half, Jimmy Butler more than 6 and assists, and KCP more than 1.5 3-pointers made. So there you have it. And like I said, this is morning, by the way, so the numbers do change as well. So just be mindful of that. And as I said before, the links will be in the description box below, as I said earlier, with signing up to be a podcaster on the Sports for America platform and the promo code to put in when you sign up as a new customer on No House Advantage. So let's keep this ball rolling. And hey, let's get a third straight W. And matter of fact, not only get a W, but make sure we get all 4 right. So at least I'm still winning some player props. So that's good. But let's try to get all 4 right, and especially in a new month of June. So, and not only that, I will see you this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you click that live button to watch the S&P Sports Show. So thank you so very much. You guys have a nice and wonderful day. Thank you and take care.